Hey everyone, it's Calvin, also known as Romer, and this is Fire Emblem Three Houses, and this is my first ever run the Blue Lions route of Fire Emblem Three Houses. I think we're going to change Gilbert's goals here today to Axe, or maybe we'll change it to Heavy Armor still. We'll do Heavy Armor, and then we'll do Brawling. We need to raise his Brawling quite a bit. Now, here's the thing. I don't think everyone needs to go into a higher class, or to go into the Master class. I don't think that's a need for every single person. Everyone's already really powerful. But like, it's just one of those things that, like, if we can, we should. You know, if we can bring them up to a higher level and get them more skills, get them more power, there's no reason why we shouldn't. We are, like, progressing so fast through this game, and I say it every single time, guys, but, like, I don't think I'm ready to let these people go. I'm, like, at a stage where, like, I'm like, yeah, this is awesome, like, how far we've come, and yeah, it's awesome, this story, and I want to see the rest of it through. But it's one of those things that's like, yeah, I want to see the rest of it, but at the same time, I don't want it to end. I think everyone has those TV shows as well, that happens to me, like, all the time. Like, where, like, I'm like, I want to see what happens next. But, oh my god, I don't want this game to end at all. Or this show to end. Like, you know, it's just gonna be a weird feeling. I've played this game every single day. I've played this game nearly every single day for about 54 days. There was a few days in between where we didn't play it. We did some other video, maybe one or two other videos. Actually, I think it's actually been over 53 days. I've played it 52 of those days, maybe even 54 days over 53 days. And that's what's so crazy to me, is that, like, one day soon, I'm gonna have to, like, one day soon, I'm just not gonna be playing this game every day. And that's gonna be weird. That's gonna be super, super weird, especially for how long we've played it for, and how long we will be playing for the rest of this. It's gonna be very strange for me. Cyril's not motivated. We can raise your writing, of course, Shamir. Shamir's a cool character. Shamir, putting her with Cyril is actually a good thing. For some reason, Cyril's just not as good of an archer as Shamir or Ash. But then again, Ash kind of transcends the idea of being an archer, though, for me, because he's just constantly been, like, killing every single thing on the field over and over again. But yeah, like, it's I don't know, it doesn't matter if Cyril's not that great on the field. He's not part of, like, the really big A team, which is unfortunate, because I like Cyril a lot. I like him as a character a lot. But the A team is doing great. Gilbert's like a stand-in for the A team, I think he is. Let's begin our training. Please don't ask me any questions, because I'm not good at these. Thank you so much. It's funny, when I was doing the side missions as well, the side battles, just to kind of like just to build up some supports. One of the funnier things about it was, I noticed that one of the characters that just needs to level up with everyone is Flane. Like, poor Flane is just like, I had to put her in between, like, to do Dimitri and, of course, Felix at the same time. She was just hanging out with everyone. She had to, if we wanted to build up her supports at any point. I think we do have some more supports after all those battles, though. Not a lot. Wait, Ash has more supports? With who? Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't plan for this, but, like, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Flane has one with Felix, the final one, which is fine to hear. Which means we can start just raising up her stuff with... Oh, it also means... Wait, who does Annette have left? Is Annette done? Annette's done with Dimitri. Annette's done, apart from... Oh, Annette's done! So it's now just Annette and Felix eating together for the next while. That's all it is. Dimitri has Annette, of course, and Catherine. Gilbert has Dimitri in the B rank. Cyril has, of course, Shamir, who we did build up as well with her. Okay, that's great. Let's explore for a bit. And, like, here's the thing, like, with most Let's Plays I do, I feel like that's what happens, you know, you're playing a game almost every single day, but I think what's different about this playthrough is that episodes have rarely been shorter than 45 minutes. You know what I mean? Episodes have, and that's something that's, it's special, because we're doing it because it's such a long game, and of course, lockdown and stuff like that, we have all the time in the world, really, at this point. But like the next series we're doing, which is Mario Galaxy, they're going to be shorter episodes. Like there's no point like in having like, you know, they're going to be shorter episodes. You know what I mean? Like just straight up, they're going to be shorter episodes because it's not as long of a game. It's just a different feeling. Playing a game every day for like almost an hour and a half sometimes it's going to be a weird feeling letting it go. I really do think so. Let's catch some fish. Let's see how much fishing bait we have. Yeah, let's two fish. Two fish just to build up our food a little bit. I hope you all have enjoyed the series too. We could have waited there to get a better fish. As much as I have as well. The monastery sections of this playthrough have been probably some of my... I should have waited! I'm on autopilot. That's what I was gonna say, like, the monastery really allows me just to kind of, like, relax a bit. You know what I mean? It's just like, okay, there's nothing gonna attack me here. There's no one gonna hurt me. It's not a situation where I have to worry about my life. I'm just literally just, like, having a bit of fun in the monastery. Sometimes it wasn't fun. I think there was some sections there where it was like, oh god, like, everyone hates each other. Everyone's so angry at each other and everyone hates each other. But now here we are, and like I feel like it's completely different. I want to raise my brawling skills a little bit more because we have it, and why not? We're gonna get to like a A+ rank, which is all I need. I don't need the S rank, and we're gonna be done with teacher training at that point. Where's Catherine? Is she in the here? Of course she is. Catherine.
We took we crushed first.
Advanced drills. Let's do this. It probably won't be up to the A+ rank with this. So close. We'll get there, we'll get there. We're gonna do another sword tournament with Felix. The Master Seals are very valuable for me, so we're gonna go get those. Yes, let us enter into the tournament. He did well last time. Now, will he do well this time? I don't know. Oh, we also have to like equip people's skills. Felix looks awesome. The armor like kind of puts me off because like it feels like in real like I use the word canon a lot, but like in canon, right? It doesn't look like something Felix would actually wear, right? Like he wouldn't actually wear this in battle. Maybe he would, but like his culture doesn't seem to like... Are you actually gonna like beat Felix here? Okay, we're gonna have to heal much earlier. This is way different than what happened last time. We didn't have that low of health until the quarterfinals last time. Or did we? We'll see, we'll see. We might not be able to do this, but... Not even enough healing as well. Oh no, that's not good. That miss is not good. Oh, that's a good miss though. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Here's the question: do I chance healing for the semifinals, or do I wait to heal until the next part of the game? I'm gonna chance it, guys, because like we need to be full health for the final battle. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay, we chanced it and it worked out well for us. Look at all those abilities that Felix has. There we go. And now he's at 57. Yeah, I think that's exactly what we did last time, actually. Awesome. Our boy Felix. 2,000 gold. We have so much gold now. When we were almost at like no gold last time. Okay. We're gonna be doing some supports, but first I want to like... Inventory, abilities, and that what we're looking at here? Dimitri, so, because there's so much more abilities now. Authority level 4, dexterity level +4. Let's see what some of these are. Movement +1, sealed movement, sword breaker, desperation, model leader, defensive tactics. Yeah, I'm not as into these as the other ones. Lance breaker was something we tried last time but didn't really like. What's death blow? If units initiate combat, grants 6+... What? Dedue is always initiating combat. Get the lance prowess out of there. He's always doing that. What's this? That might be a good idea. I think we should start giving them the authority thing, because I think we can totally take out the brawling, right? I think that's fine. I think it's perfect. Reason, sword, HP, axe breaker. I think we can trade some of this. Sword crit. I mean, oh, these are really good. Sword crit. Can we trade, like, what's this do? Oh, I don't know. I don't think we should trade these, because like black magic crit would be awesome for him too. But I guess like sword crit is what he's good at. On bow crit, yeah, we're definitely bringing this in here because he always crits anyway. So to have him crit even more would be great. Close counter. Oh no, this is such a good move. We don't get rid of. Oh, but this as well. We could take away his HP a bit. Like, he rarely gets damaged. You know what I mean? He rarely gets damaged. Swordbreaker. Dexterity +5 might be good for something. We could bring him down to 59 HP. Like, I feel like if he's at that point, if he's at like that much HP and he like dies, that's totally like a, you know, that's totally a my fault thing. Authority level 3. White magic range plus, yeah, we're trading this for the authority, guys. I'm sorry. We're trading this. Renewal. That is so good. What the hell? Why don't we have this equipped? Magic +2? I don't know. What would be a good thing to do here? HP? No, not HP. Magic +2. I think we're going to trade. That's such a good thing. That would be so good for her. Bow Poas. Bow Poas. I don't even know what happened there on my bow prowess. I don't even know what happened there. Yeah, I think she's good. Rally resistance. We haven't used this at all, so yeah, I think it's a good idea. Ingrid. Lance crit might be a good thing. Huh, Swordbreaker. Yeah, yeah, let's do that. Death, but what is this? No, you're fine here, Casper. Oh, have you no abilities? I'm good the way I am. Yeah, of course. Here's something. He has a lot of authority skills. Sword prowess we can trade for, model leader, maybe? Seal magic. If unit damages foe during combat, suffer magic -6 for 1. Wait, what? If unit damages foe during combat, foe suffers magic. Oh, foe suffers. I was like, okay. I was like, did we suffer? That's pretty dumb. I was like, I thought we suffered it. I don't think we're gonna need that as much as we might think. Heinemann is fine. You're fine. Lance prowess we can totally change for. Okay, yeah, that's good. I'm good with that. Good with this. Dexterity +4 though. When we could totally trade this for that. Yeah, I'm good with that. We could do reason. Yeah, I think it's good. For you, dexterity +4 would be a good thing to get on with you. So let's trade your axe prowess and do dexterity +4. Is that good with you? Okay, awesome. Okay, I'm pretty good with that. Let's start doing some of these supports. Let's start with Ash and Catherine. Something we didn't expect was going to be happening, but it is.
Hello, Catherine. I thought I might find you here.
Is there something I can do for you, Ash?
Yes. Could you tell me what you know about this?
Oh, Ash has a
This is
serious
quite an old
voice on.
letter. Where'd you find it?
It was found in the bishop's room during the inquiry of the Western Church.
I see. It's one of the documents you collected.
This letter mentions my brother, Christoph Gaspar, by name. He was executed by the church for allegedly taking part in the tragedy of Dusker. I know you were the one who turned him over. But this letter isn't about that. It's about a plot to assassinate Lady Rhea. If my brother's name is in here, that means this plot predates the tragedy. So there was another plot against Lady Rhea in the past, and my brother was somehow involved.
Ah,
This poor boy cannot catch a break. This poor
I can
boy.
tell by your face that you know something. Tell me, Catherine. Please, I deserve to know.
And he does it with a bow?
Christoph was a good man. Maybe too good. It wasn't in his nature to mistrust people. So when the Western Church told him that Lady Rhea had to die for the goddess's sake, or the world's, he went along with it.
Just how well did you know my brother?
Christoph and I were friends. We were in the Blue Lion House together at the academy.
Oh, wow.
If you were friends, why did you hand him over to be executed? There must have been another way.
No. If there was another option, I'd have chosen it. But he was foolish. He went along with the plan to assassinate Lady Rhea.
Oh, she's angry.
I wasn't motivated by a personal grudge. I had no choice but to turn him in. That much is true.
I can't believe that my brother would try to assassinate Lady Rhea. But if he did, That means the church was lying about his involvement in the tragedy of Dusker, doesn't it?
Lying is a strong word. The world was in chaos, and the church did what it had to. If people had known about the threat to Lady Rhea's life, the panic would only have worsened.
So you're saying everything in this letter is true?
You can choose what to believe. All I know is I let him die, and that's something I can never change. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Catherine, wait! Please.
Man, it upsets me like so much, like what Ash has had to go through. And here's the thing, like, he has constantly done like gone through this whole game. Yes, he's been upset. Yes, he's shown his sadness, but he's gone through this whole game like helping people, appreciating people, being like understanding people, and like understanding that like people do bad things, and understanding that like not everyone's perfect. This is one of the first times I've seen him like demand something, but even as he was demanding something, he was bowing to her as if to say, I'm demanding this, but you understand I'm trying to be respectful at the same time. This boy. I think we're going to continue that if we can. Let's do Flane and Felix's last support. This is actually going to be really fun. Flane and the Do still have a lot to do here as well. To do.
Felix!
Don't ask him to chop wood, he won't do it.
You. What is it now?
You, full stop.
Do not fret. I have not come to ask you to chop wood. I have other things to speak of with you. You said that for one to live, they must also be prepared to kill.
This again. Yes, that's what I said. You still have a problem with that?
No, I do not have a problem with it at all. I simply want you to live too.
Oh, okay. Then I'll get back to my training.
Excuse me, I am not finished yet. During this time of war, you must wield your sword to ensure your own life.
Yeah.
If that is the case, then it follows that we should bring an end to this war.
To end the war, you'd have to kill more people.
Perhaps that is true. But once all is said and done, there would no longer be a need to kill, only to live. Is that not so?
That's pure fantasy. But if it came to pass, there would be no place for me. What would I do? I was raised to swing a sword. That's all I know.
Yeah, it's his entire
In a world
thing.
Without strife, warriors like me would be lost souls. It's tragic in a way. We fight to bring peace, and then, if we achieve it, we lose our purpose.
I do not think that is anything you should worry yourself over. If the war ends and peace reigns, I shall be sure to have plenty of wood chopping for you to do.
What a generous offer.
And you will never be short on fruits and vegetables to
This
chop
is-
for me either. If you felt like you lost your
I
purpose
don't think
in
he's
life,
into it.
surely you would find a new purpose. It is not like you to be afraid of losing something after all.
I never thought about it, but maybe there is a path for me in peace.
I think, I don't know.
I'm intrigued. I might even like to realize this fantasy of yours.
What?
Oh, that brings me such joy, Felix.
Thank God that you can like interpret
Together we
everything
can
in your
make
own
this a
way.
reality.
Like as friends or as like a
Now,
couple, because you
a
know.
life where you slice vegetables rather than people.
Oh my God.
We enjoy the day when we inhabit a world like that.
The thing is, like, I never thought about that with Felix. Someone who is so focused on, like, fighting. He's constantly training. He's constantly looking for people to train with. Once wartime is over, you know, he's basically going to be like a knight, right? Am I right in saying this? Or something of that sort, where he just holds a sword around the place and protects people from maybe bandits or, like, you know, insurrections or things like that. You know, it's kind of like that happens now. After like war, like a lot of soldiers are very displaced. You know what I mean? It happens in every single culture. And like you can see that especially with what would happen with Felix as well. But the thing at the same time is like, I think Felix is so smart. I think he's more intelligent than even like anyone else gives him credit for. I think he constantly has like some of the best and brightest ideas and some of the best takes as well. I have no doubt he's going to be an asset in any single type of thing or any single type of avenue he decides to take. I really do believe that. We'll do Annette and Dimitri afterwards. We'll save that for a while. Let's do Annette and Heinemann. This is going to be like, this whole support has been strange. It's just been like this fun little support, but like it's an A rank, so I'm wondering where this is going to lead. I think they've just been happy to meet like, she's been happy to meet someone who like appreciates her clumsiness, not appreciates her clumsiness, but appreciates her hardworkingness. And he's happy to meet someone who is so hardworking. You know what I mean? It's cool. It's a cool little support.
I'm so sorry for always
Beautiful
taking up
background.
your time, Professor Hanneman.
Nonsense. I told you to come to me anytime you needed help. Nothing to be sorry about at all. So what can I help you with today, Miss Annette?
Oh, nothing in particular.
Perhaps not related to your studies, but I sense something else troubles you.
You see right through me, Professor Hanneman. Okay, here goes. The truth is, I've been wondering what I'll do when the war finally
A lot
comes
of
to
people
an
are
end.
apparently wondering about this.
Gilbert had a long career as a knight. I imagine he would smile on his daughter following his lead.
Annette, alright? Felix doesn't know what to do after the war. You don't know what to do after the war. You like singing. Felix likes listening to your singing. You have long hair. Felix has long hair. Felix likes killing people for a purpose. You like killing people for the sake of it. You're just a murderer and a killer, but we love you. You're our killer. You see, I'm just saying. You know? I'm just saying.
Your marks at both the School of Sorcery and the military.
That's the thing.
Academy
Academically,
are
like,
exceptional.
she's amazing.
You
And she's
have
amazing on the
many,
battlefield as
many
well.
options. The only trouble I see for you.
This is so
in
beautiful. Like, it
picking
actually
which
is
one
like
to
giving,
chase.
like, I don't know, having someone like this in your life to
Hit the
give you
nail on
that.
the head. There's so much I want to do.
Yeah.
I feel completely lost.
Lost, It seems to me that you're just lacking in decisiveness.
That sounds a lot like
You think
her.
so?
Not wrong.
For example, I've already been considering my own future once this war ends at last. I think I might leave Garrick Mach. I've spent a great deal of time researching crests, both in the Empire and at the Monastery. Fodlan is large, with much to see and learn. It would be a shame to spend all my years in too few places.
That's a great way of
Where
looking
will
at
you
it.
go?
That's the question, isn't it? I've considered the School of Sorcery in Ferdinand.
Oh.
It would be good to get a new viewpoint on crest research. There are certainly discoveries to be made. However, new places are daunting. Yet, I'd have no complaints if I had a former student as an apprentice. Say, a former student who is brimming with curiosity, talented at magic, and as tidy as myself.
You don't mean me, do you?
I was merely expressing a possibility. It all depends on your own feelings and interests.
I have considered that it might be nice to be a professor like you. But I'm such a scatterbrain, and I make
It's kind of like,
mistakes
I don't know,
all
I'm
the
thinking
time,
about this.
so
I'm
not
thinking about
confident
Annette
I
as a
can
professor.
manage.
Those are but minor side notes compared to your wonderful qualities, Miss
She's,
Annette.
Hanneman,
You are serious in your studies and possessing of
he really
excellent
sees a lot of, like,
You
good in Annette.
surpass even myself.
Do you really think so? Maybe I can do it after all.
My nephew playing Animal Crossing, have
truly
fun.
feel you could. Yes, you could accompany me to Ferdinand. I think that would be most splendid.
It's gonna be
don't
awkward with
you?
Felix as well.
I feel like, with your guidance, I could excel anywhere.
It's gonna be so awkward.
Though, we must put an end to this war. The future cannot begin until we achieve victory.
That's true. I'm gonna try my hardest to make sure that happens.
I know you will, Miss Annette. You have my
Great, like a
full
great
support.
presence in Annette's life. I honestly feel, I didn't know that was going to be the case at the start of the support, but honestly, a really fantastic presence in her life. Really great. So we have Catherine and Dimitri, and that's a start of an A rank. So we're going to be doing that now. Yeah, that was really cool. Just, I imagine Felix at the door cracked open, and like holding his sword. And Hanneman just being like, oh, actually, you'd be a terrible professor. I gotta go. It'd be, I don't know. Watch Felix and Annette not actually end up together in the end, and then I'm just gonna be like sitting here like. We're restarting the whole playthrough, by the way, if that happens. We're doing the whole playthrough again. That's a joke. Okay.
That was delicious. Wow, I'm full. Nothing beats a big meal after a training session. Okay, what's up? You seem distracted.
Oh, my apologies, Catherine. I was just wondering whether you had any desire to return to Fargus.
No, I haven't even entertained the idea. My loyalty lies elsewhere. I'll defeat the Empire and rescue Lady Rhea. That's what I'm fighting for.
May I ask why you have devoted yourself to Lady Rhea?
It's simple. I adore her. Lady Rhea isn't just kind, but strong and courageous. I think she's a wonderful, beautiful person. More so than anyone else in the world.
Wow. I'm not sure
That is high praise.
You can't. My reluctance to return to Fargus isn't about you, though. Ever since I met Lady Rhea, going back just hasn't been an option.
That is a shame. I am certain Fargus could use your help in the near future. House Karen is one of the most sterling noble families after Fraldarius and Gautier. It would be reassuring to know that you had taken up your position as head of that house. Is something wrong?
You need someone who's like me, but more noble. You're so stern and serious all the time. Sorry, I'm not going back. Besides, my father is alive and well, fulfilling the duties of House Karen. I have plenty of capable brothers and sisters who can take over after him.
So she has everything thought
I'll
out.
keep serving Lady Rhea here.
It's not like she's just doing
We'll
this for
bring
the sake of it,
kingdom
which
together
actually I
at the
appreciate a
capital.
lot.
We have to direct our talents wherever they're most useful and most needed.
Not wrong.
Right?
Well,
Anyway, early day tomorrow. Don't want to stay up too late. You better go to bed.
Yeah, that was great. No, like, because I think my perception of Catherine through this whole time has just been someone who blindly follows Rhea. But, like, she has everything thought out. It's like, I'll support Rhea, and I'll follow Rhea, and I'll be with Rhea for the rest of her life. But I know that all my responsibilities here will not interrupt my responsibilities elsewhere, because there are other people who will gladly and will probably do an amazing job at taking over my responsibilities as well. That's honestly really cool to hear. That's really cool. Again, a whole new perspective on this character. Oh, here's the final rank for Shamir and Cyril. Wait, is this Cyril's like final? It is. I think it's his final. Well, we could do. We still have Sethith, which is what we're going to be doing next. I think that's the final thing we have to do with Cyril. Man, I've grown to like this boy so much, so much.
Listen carefully, Cyril. This is important. Are you interested in becoming a better archer?
Of course he is.
Yeah. I always want to get better.
Give him a hug.
Good. Then you need to find another teacher.
Is this gonna crush Cyril? He looks up to Shamir so much.
What? Why would I need another teacher?
Because I said so.
Have I done something wrong here?
Not
Oh,
at all.
my boy.
Why do I need a new teacher then?
Was he gonna punch her? Is it Cyril?
Simply
No,
have nothing
please.
left to teach you.
Oh, right, okay.
Nah, that can't be true.
It is. Your fighting style is fundamentally different from
Ah, okay.
I'm a sniper. I find a secluded spot on the battlefield and pick my enemies off one by one. But you're a harrier. You weave in and out of the battlefield, assailing the enemy with rapid fire.
Is this something I've been doing wrong with Cyril? I've been treating him as the same as Ash and Shamir, but like maybe he's better at like coming into the battlefield and then moving out, as she said. That might be just me getting it wrong this whole time.
A sniper and a harrier?
Correct. And your progress has revealed where your strengths lie. I've taught you as much as I can. You'll have to find a teacher who specializes in your tactics if you wish to grow.
Who?
No. You're my teacher.
Oh,
That's how I want things.
my boy.
I don't know about specializations or whatever, but I know I don't want a different teacher.
Then you'll never improve.
I'm fine with you, and I don't want anyone
Oh.
else. I only want you, forever and ever.
This boy. This boy. My boy. My boy Cyril. Oh, the pause, the long pause.
Okay, Cyril, let's forget this
Oh,
conversation
no.
ever happened. And thank you. Now, stop standing around. We've work to do.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
stop this, please. That's it. That's it. Like, let's not beat around the bush here. That was to some people's eyes, that would be a confession of love, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you can have crushes on people who are like, wait, 1 second here. Age 31, 20. Like, there's literally like nothing wrong for him to be like, I like this girl, you know? And I think she reacted in like more than an appropriate manner. It's kind of like, here, look, you said what you said. Let's just move on. I think it's been very obvious that he not only looks up to her as a soldier and as a teacher, but at the same time, like, also, like, you know, has thought very highly in that way of her as well. I'm speaking in like code because, like, I feel like everything in this game could go either way. Like, there's so many characters in this game that are either lovers or just like best friends or like enemies. Like, there's like, it could go either way with all of their final supports. That has made me kind of sad though. Like, I kind of want more between these two. I wish there was a little bit more between Cyril and Shamir. That's probably like, I don't even know that we should call that a criticism, but I would just love to have more of a, not a conclusion. I think that's a good conclusion. Like, it's actually a really interesting conclusion. But still. Gilbert and Dimitri.
Your Highness, it falls to me once more to instruct you in the ways of battle. It does not befit a leader to fight on the front lines. I would ask that you refrain.
I don't think you're
from
gonna
such
get that truth to
conduct
Dimitri.
I've not had to weather your lectures in many a year, and here I thought you were avoiding me.
You can see there's like a conflict in Gilbert where he believes that he has no value, but at the same time, his advice is invaluable to a lot of the younger students here, and he kind of has to give it to them, you know what I mean? Like, his input and his knowledge. And there is that kind of fight in him, I think.
That is a separate matter. You have a duty to consider the value of your own life.
Your words ring true, of course. I admit, I was a bit careless out there. However, I have always been a man who is good for nothing but war. To best support our cause, I must carve a path through the battlefield with my own hands. I truly believe that will lead us to victory. Why the dark expression, Gustav? Do my words trouble you so?
You remind me of your father. His Majesty once said the same thing more than a decade ago, during the Northern Campaign. In you, I see his manner and I hear his words. You grow more like him with each day's passing.
That's beautiful.
And in you, I am reminded of my failure and my duty to him.
I do not wish to speak of that matter. As I said before, I feel no resentment toward you.
Even so, you have changed since that fateful day, Your Highness. Perhaps too much.
Sorry to cut in here again, but like, when I saw Dimitri's dad in this game, I literally, tears were flowing down my face instantly. I could not, like, the waterfall broke. Mostly just because I did see Dimitri in him. I saw like Dimitri in front of me, just like, but it was his dad. That's what kind of broke me. I was just like, that's Dimitri's dad, and like it killed me.
I worry that in your pain, you have locked away your true feelings. Your passion is dulled, and your vigor faded.
You want to hear my true feelings, Gustav? Then let me ask you this. Why did you save my life that day? Why did you not allow me to die along
Oh, wow.
with the others? If you truly wish to atone for your sins, then take my life, here and now.
Jesus Christ.
You would ask me to perform the unthinkable. You are the future of Fargus. Your kingdom needs you alive. That I was able to save you is my only sense of salvation.
Yeah, it's like the only thing that probably keeps him going.
Highness, I repeat myself. Consider the value of your own life. If you continue risking all, be it on the battlefield or by issuing mad orders such as this, I will be forced to save you from yourself.
I see. So, you will continue to protect and serve.
There's a smile there on Dimitri's face.
In that case, when I assume the throne, I will order you to work for me in the kingdom.
He got you, Gilbert.
My father would be happy to see such a day. Perhaps I will ask you to instruct me further in the ways of battle.
Oh my god.
When that time comes.
That's great. He got you, Gilbert. He got you.
If I wish to atone for my sins, I must take your life? Deception has never been your strong suit, Dimitri. Or do you think I cannot see? You must know I would take my own life before I let anyone harm you.
What's amazing about that is, like, Gilbert has been saying he doesn't want to become a knight. He doesn't want to serve the kingdom. After this is over, he feels like he's done. But that's what's so fantastic about this whole thing, is that, like, Dimitri just basically, like, got him so worked up that he'd said he's going to protect Dimitri and save him no matter what. And it's like, okay, then, you better be by my side then when I take the kingdom. When I'm king, you better be by my side. I love that. That's like, I don't know. That's very smart on Dimitri's part. Like, you know, and I think Dimitri was fake being, like, he wasn't being truthful, I don't think, with like, take my own life here and now, like, totally. He knew that the reaction when he would get out of Gilbert was to be like, well, I have to save you. Let's do the final support with Annette and Dimitri. This is going to be interesting.
Your Highness, thank you for everything.
It just ends there.
Sudden? Why so formal? You are not about to tell me you intend to leave the army, are you?
Oh no, it's not that. I just had the chance to return to the capital on military business. It had really been a long time. Life's pretty hard there right now, but its old vitality seems to be returning.
That's awesome.
Bit by bit. If it wasn't for you, I'm sure things wouldn't be looking so promising. So...
Come now, no need to exaggerate. Do not forget that I abandoned them and fled once as well.
You had no choice. If you had remained in the capital...
There we go, Dimitri not valuing his life again.
You keep thinking so dark and gloomy, you're gonna end up looking just like father.
Annette, you probably do not realize, but over those 5 years, I took many lives. I slaughtered generals and officials alike with brutality you would scarcely think a human was capable of.
And this is not something he's going to easily
I
forget.
have intensified my fight with the Empire. How many people have fallen in the capital? My hands are already dripping with blood. I cannot be forgiven.
You really are a lot more like father than I am. Before father left us, he used to say similar things. I don't want you to end up like him. So, I've been thinking, when this war is over, I was wondering whether I could help you with your work.
So she's not going to help
Of course,
Hanneman.
I don't know how much I'd be able to support a king.
What are you saying?
If I leave you to your own devices, you'll forget how to laugh.
Oh,
You can't have that.
that is very
You
sweet.
won't be able to do what you have to do with such a miserable look on your face. So, if you'll have me, I'd like to stay by your side. If you're sad or suffering, I'll just starve you until you muster a smile.
What?
Starve me?
That's the thing. She's a secret crazy person.
Hey, you weren't supposed to laugh at that part. I thought a lot
And it's
about
really hard
this.
not to laugh at some of the stuff you say.
Sorry. I could
In the
not
best
help
way
myself.
possible, by the way.
Certainly with you around, I will not have any cause to frown. By all means, join me, Annette. And never lose that sweet smile of yours.
Oh,
Yes, I promise.
that's beautiful. Dimitri. You know what's funny though? That's gonna be so awkward, her like by his side and Felix being there too. Like, how's that gonna work? I suppose like they could like, Felix could also be by his side. You know, having like a couple as your knights or whatever. But that is super sweet though from Dimitri, like. That was a really nice little ending. Like, it wasn't like, you know, something that was like super sad or anything, but not all these need to be. Having Annette be the reason that Dimitri remembers to smile is very, very adorable to me. Let's start with today's special. Or I guess not. I want to see something here now. Can we do... will Felix like... Yeah, he does. Okay. We're starting this now, guys. I'm sorry. It's starting. Felix and Annette together.
I'm happy to eat a little.
Oh, Felix doesn't like you. I'm sorry, guys. You're eating together. It's happening. Then we're looking at the other supports. Flane and... Dimitri's closer. Flane and Dimitri are closer. Let's see. Will Flane eat this, though? No, she won't. Let's see. We're really low on food, but I'm trying my best to make sure we can, like, grow as much as well. Dimitri does not like that. Oh my god, we're so low on food. Does Dimitri like this food at least? Okay, he's partial to it, I suppose. Flame likes it, but he's partial to it.
Looks good.
This isn't...
I mean, as long as the motivation is up too, that's a good thing. Dedu is pretty much sorted apart from Flane, but like I think it's more important to work on Dimitri and Flane right now because they're closer. You know, there's no point interrupting for the sake of it. Catherine and Ash, I suppose. Catherine also has some supports to do with Shamir. So let's do Catherine and Shamir first because I feel like they deserve it more. Because they've been working, you know, they've been friends for so long. And the support is kind of cool together, but we're gonna get to the stage where we're gonna have like not many supports left that we can do.
Meeting with the ad hoc.
That's just the way things go. Like, and I'm probably not gonna get every single one of them that I want to do as well. Who else? All these guys are kind of done. Sethit and Ingrid is... Oh, Sethit and Ingrid. Yes. One of my favorite supports in the entire game. Like, easily one of my favorite supports in the entire game. So Sethit as well. I want to do Sethit and Cyril too, but we're going to have to make sure this gets built up first. I'm sorry. Like, it's the way things go. I'm being rather selfish, but it's the way things go. Gilbert... Is he pretty much done with everyone apart from Hanuman, I guess? We could do Gilbert and... Oh, Gilbert and Dimitri, but yeah, we'll just put them together on the battlefield at some point. To do... Okay, I guess we'll just let you guys eat. So Cyril and Dedu. I want to see the height difference here. Cyril's gotten pretty tall, though. It's not like he's short. Oh, he's very short compared to Dedu.
I like...
Let's see, who else can eat then? Casper and Ash. Just like old times. Sylvain doesn't even need to have full motivation, guys. I'm sorry, he's already fantastic.
I gotta say, Ash, I've got to keep up my strength, don't I?
Look at these guys. they're perfect for each other. With one of these left, I guess we'll go do some cooking. With Manuela. Oh wow, we have a lot of stuff. Strength +1. Sounds good. And that'll be the end for this day.
Mike?
But what we can actually do is like start building on supports for the next one as well, because we're coming up to the next main mission already.
Oh.
I think we're gonna send Flane out into the next main mission. I think it's responsible to do this, okay? It's responsible if we want to get our supports done. And we're gonna send out Sethit as well with Cyril and Ingrid. It's probably gonna be a bad idea because they're not that powerful, but I think if they're all together, it won't matter too much. Let's end the day. Right? Yes. I mean, where's his authority at? B+. I actually kind of want to... Yeah, let's work on authority. Let's keep working on authority. Because he will get to like the S rank isn't that important, or at least that's what you guys have told me, and like I trust you guys. You guys have been way into Fire Emblem for longer than I have. We'll keep raising your authority as well, Dedu. Look at Jesus Christ, Dedu.
No.
Dedu's the man, like, who will carry your shopping home and, like, be like, and he'll also, like, carry you at the same time. I love the way Felix has progressed. He's awesome. S rank in there. Oh, yeah. Authority. Get to that B+ rank. If we can. We're close to it. We're close to it. We have Annette, who's doing pretty good. How's Flame doing? We can raise your reason. We can definitely raise your reason. Flame's also super powerful. Like, so it's not like I'm. How do I say it? It's not like I'm just being like, oh, well, I can't. I have to bring out, oh no, I have to bring out Flame. Like, she's also like a really great asset. Every time I've had her in any side missions, she's like destroyed her opponents very easily. Okay, so your authority is A+. I think I'm okay with that. I think we're okay with that there. Manuela? Oh my god, Manuela's authority is bad. But then again, like, I don't think her authority is more important than, like, say, Cyril's authority. Because, like, he actually comes out in a lot more main missions than Manuela does. And also, he's not as good of a, like, he's not as good. He's not as good as Manuela. Manuela can kill things on her own. I think having a really good archery authority with Cyril would be a fantastic asset. Same with Shamir. I think the two of them together would be a fantastic asset with their battalions, I should say. Technique. Shamir's like still one of the best designs in the game though as well. Okay, let's begin our training. Who's gonna ask me a question? Nobody? Nobody's asked me a question in a long time. I'm actually not upset about it though. Not upset about it. I keep forgetting that it's training day. I'm like, what's gonna happen here? Oh, you did a good job. Well done, guys. And now you can raise your supports with each other. Or your skills.
Very well, then.
Awesome. Everyone did amazing.